How you gonna tell me to listen?
You wouldn't let anybody talk.
Because I'm not finished with my statement.
No. Hey, wait.
Please don't touch me.
There's laws against the way he treats me.
You're lazy.
You don't know what the hell I do. These are grown-ass people. We're treating them like kids.
I don't understand your point.
If I was the boss, I would probably demote Paige.
The first thing I would do, fire Brian for good.
For the next 48 hours, we're gonna leave the company in your hands.
You'll all be the boss.
What?
This is serious shit.
Make 'em proud. Let's go.
Sean is annoying. Sometimes he can be perverted.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I think that Tiffany is a bitch.
Oh, here it is.
I'm about to show you how much each of you make.
That number was just ridiculous.
I feel like I'm watching people get beheaded.
You'll be selecting 3 people to potentially terminate.
Whoa.
I'm gonna throw up.
It is the right thing to do.
This isn't a game show, taking somebody and putting them on an island.
This is real life.
Is there a way to lessen a pay?
$20,000 pay decrease.
I can't take money from somebody else.
My heart is here. I work my ass off. I bleed for this company.
Does someone have to go?
Fucking bullshit. You're upset. We were upset too.
You have been terminated from your position.
Downers Grove, Illinois is just 20 miles outside of Chicago and home to Velocity Merchant Services, a company which sells credit card processing machines.
Hi. How are you guys?
Dima Barakat started the company from her mother's basement when she was only 19 years old.
This is really nice. BMS is everything to me. I have a daughter at home, she's 3, and BMS is my 16-year-old baby.
Keep it up, baby. Keep it up.
You got it, boss man.
Dima runs the company with CEO and husband, Danush Karaka.
How much is this one?
Today, the company has grown into $1 million business that employs over 70 people. But recently, personnel problems have been affecting the workplace.
Right now, all we're doing is bullshit.
Well, you can't just decide to take a break when
Everybody decides what they want to do on their own. Once again, we ain't on the same page with a damn break.
This is a company that's been growing at a rapid pace.
I'm just going on a break.
There are definitely people issues that need to be ironed out in order for us to move forward.
But oftentimes, it's difficult to tell which of the employees is at fault.
Can you just tell me why this happens every week? It's very frustrating, Naveed. Naveed needs to get organized.
Aren't you on that email? Naveed is a procrastinator. I really need that payroll thing done, man.
He's not taking responsibility for his poor performance.
If it's down, I need you to send an email to everybody. Okay?
That's somebody I wouldn't want on my team.
Uncle Mike is more of a talker than a doer.
Hello.
Hold on for a minute. I'll be with you. Cookies. Hi, Charlie. How you doing? We went 281 days so far without it snowing. I guess that's global warming. Win, lose, or tie, I'm a diehard Bears fan.
He, sometimes will talk himself out of a sale.
I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
He's not hitting his goals because he just loves talking.
I remember when I was 25, okay? All I knew was girls, booze, and fun.
And that's an issue.
Sean is very hard to get along with. What'd you just do for a whole week? You wasted your time. We can't just take people's words for it. Donald Trump's my cousin. You believe me?
I would say Sean is annoying. He's argumentative.
You're lazy.
And he just thinks he's always right.
They track how many deals.
No, they don't.
Sean's the most argumentative person I've ever met in my entire life.
Sean can be very cold.
You know what's gonna happen if you just keep doing that?
What?
You'll be in the soup line.
I think the worst employee here is Zoe. Zoe is just lazy.
He just slacks. He makes comments about, is it time to go home yet? I can't believe it's not lunch yet. Can't wait to get out of here.
He's not dedicated and putting in the time, putting in the sweat, putting in the effort. It's hard to work with somebody like that.
Although there are personnel problems throughout the company, the bigger issues may be stemming from the family working there.
$31,000.
I have a lot of family that work here at BMS. My brother Hafez, which is the vice president, my mother Coot, my cousin Nancy, and my cousin Tina. You trust your family. Good job, Tina. You make me proud.
But when the family gets together, everyone else becomes an outsider.
There's preferential treatment. I know that if I make a mistake, they would have less of a problem firing me because I'm not family.
That pissed me off.
They don't trust anybody.
I was gonna kill Naveed today.
What's he been doing?
What has he been doing?
Nothing.
They're gossipy. Tina is a tattletale.
Isn't he being such a jerk today? Oh, Phil, he's being an asshole. I'm like, calm down. What is wrong with you?
I think the relatives get special treatment.
I mean, come on.
Because Coot's not here every single day from 9 to 5.
Let's go home, Mom. Leave everything. Just let's go home.
I don't think that she is a great accountant for a large corporation like ours.
Coot is more of an overvalued bookkeeper.
It's affecting the company.
I could go to lunch whenever I want to.
Because Coot is Dima's mom, I have to walk on eggshells for fear of ticking her off and causing a huge scene.
You guys been here 2 years, you don't know nothing.
There shouldn't be somebody that's that volatile.
I want to go with my mom for lunch.
How's it working with my mother-in-law?
We just want to go, me and her.
Oh, okay. You guys go ahead, you and her. I'm not gonna go there.
If VMS wants to continue to grow, Dima needs to rid the company of its dysfunction. But with so many family members on the payroll, she's too close to the situation to make a sound decision.
Okay, gang, can I get your attention?
Need everybody to gather around.
What's up?
We have issues. And our issues are people issues. The complacency that we've created for ourselves is hindering our growth. You guys have to step up to the plate and actually do something about it.
Danush and I are going to do something unheard of. We're going to put the power of this company in your hands.
What?
Within the next 48 hours,
You're in control.
you're in control.
Whoa. You will be faced with all kinds of difficult questions. Who will be demoted? Who should get a pay cut? Who needs anger management classes?
But ultimately, you'll have to face one of the toughest questions of all. In order to improve VMS, does someone have to go?
I'm shocked. Dima just gave us control of the company. Shit was hitting the fan.
Wow. Shocking. Wow.
You have to look at who's causing VMS problems, including family.
Maybe the thing I'm dreading the most is finding out that one of our family members is detrimental to the company, and it's probably the worst thing that I can have to go through.
So Danush and I are going to leave the company in your hands.
Are you serious?
This is serious. Thank you.
So wait a minute, does this mean that we have to collectively make the decision? How does that work? So I say I want to fire you, Sean. You're going to say, no, I'm the boss. I'm going to fire you, Nancy.
We are one big boss.
This is awesome. I've always wanted to be the boss, and I know what's wrong, and I know how to make it right. Everybody has to be honest, too.
What we gonna do? What the next step? None of us knows what's going on.
You guys, this is exciting.
This just blew my mind right here.
As Dima and Danush leave the premises, the employees immediately begin to feel the impact of their new responsibility.
So what do you think?
Are you gonna fire someone?
Maybe, I don't know.
No, but wait, if one of us is picked, how do you think Dima would react?
I think Dima would be devastated. It scares me. All these other people have a decision to make, and me being related to Dima can be the decision maker. What if they say, Coot, you're on the chopping block? How are you gonna feel?
No, listen, seriously.
No.
I just got an email. We have to meet in the conference room.
Something's going on.
We'll see what's gonna happen.
Before there's too much time for speculation, the employees are called to the conference room for the next shocking development.
So what's the meeting for?
I guess we're gonna find out, guys.
We want to give you a little bit of guidance in your new role as company bosses.
We hear what you guys think of each other all the time.
Now it's your turn to finally hear what your colleagues think of you.
Days ago, every employee was privately interviewed and asked to review their peers.
All right, we are rolling here on Uncle Mike.
But they had no idea that their opinions would be played back for the entire group to hear.
What did I say? It's not going to be good. Something bad's about to happen.
Remove all objects off the table, please. Shit's hit the fan. It's real.
Oh, Lord. Here goes. My God.
Wow. I'm literally shitting my pants. Anything can happen right now.
It's your turn to finally hear what your colleagues think of you.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is not going to be good.
Days ago, every employee was privately interviewed and asked to review their peers.
We're back.
We're back.
But they had no idea that their opinions would be played back for the entire group to hear.
I want to leave.
You guys need a cigarette?
Yes. I am nervous, but I know I do a good job here, and I don't expect to hear something about myself that I don't already know.
We're still a family, right?
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Phil is anal. He's very direct.
He's always strictly business.
Phil's a brown nose.
He's kind of uptight.
That was pretty easy.
Wait till we get to me and then Sean.
Cope, he's a great guy. He's a good worker. I would classify him as a class clown.
I'll find him up front flirting with the mail lady.
I don't see him staying late. I don't see him coming early. So I think that type of person can be replaced. You have to be as honest as possible, and sometimes the truth hurts.
When Hafiz started, he wasn't the VP. He was actually a sales rep. Then from there, he went into vice president. I mean, the reason being is that I think his family kind of had a little bit to play into it.
It really bothers me when people say that the family gets special treatment because it's absolutely not true. Tina and I are also part of the family, and we get no special treatment whatsoever.
Some of the relatives get some special treatment. Tina being able to come in 15 minutes late, I don't think it's right. Nancy, I don't think that she's doing the HR work like she should be.
Thanks, Sean. Thanks.
I'm a lot more nervous. Being related to Dima, I believe I'm a target now.
I love Shannon. She is a very hardworking person.
Shannon is organized.
I think she's undervalued. I think she deserves more money.
If I had to demote somebody, it would be Shannon. She's not a great manager.
Wow. Wow. That's good to know. I'm extremely mad at Sean. I work hard, and I've pushed myself for the last 8 years to get where I'm at.
You're a prick. You really are.
Sean had nothing nice to say to anyone.
Did you say anything good about anybody?
Hates me the asshole, right? I wasn't out to hurt people's feelings. I'm not an asshole. I'm the only one that has the balls to actually say it to you. At the end of the day, it's just a perception.
Sean, when is yours gonna pop up? Love to hear this.
Lorraine is a hard worker, but I think she's over-recognized. Lorraine will take credit for something that wasn't her idea.
I don't take credit for people's ideas. I feel like there's jealousy. You can sit and think about your good idea all day long, but if you don't go learn how to do it, that's kind of weak.
Get the shit done is my motto.
That's not your motto.
It is.
If he's good with deadlines, I'd say no.
It doesn't seem to get done unless I go in there and keep hounding him to get something done.
He needs to have his cell phone taken away. The guy is like texting, like he can't put the thing down.
He's always text messaging.
Wow. Naveed is a procrastinator.
Definitely a big procrastinator.
I'm pissed off from what I saw. It could be me getting fired. I am a little concerned. Some honesty, guys. Some honesty.
We call him Uncle Mike because he's always got crazy stories that he wants to tell you.
You see him in the kitchen or you're walking to the bathroom, you'll be stuck in a 20-minute conversation.
He sometimes will talk himself out of a sale.
His talking gets in the way from his sales. He will not shut up.
Mike's just kicking it all the time.
Zoe is just lazy.
He doesn't have the fire under his butt to just do it himself.
Zoe need an improvement.
I think the worst employee here is Zoe.
He doesn't come up with new ideas.
I don't come up with new ideas, huh? I got a new idea for you.
If I had to fire one person, it would have to be Zoe.
You and I are gonna talk after this, Sean. Honestly, it's just like a slap in the face to me.
Oh. Sean.
Bam.
Sean is annoying, he's argumentative, he just thinks he's always right.
Sean argues more than anybody I've ever met in my entire life.
Even if he's wrong and he knows he's wrong, he will debate you about everything.
Sean will start shit with everybody.
Sean makes me insane.
He annoys all the girls. Sometimes he can be perverted.
Oh.
He thinks he's cute, but it's not cute.
That's all they think about me. It's just a bunch of BS. Yeah, I mean, it hurts. I'm not gonna say that it doesn't hurt.
I would say Coot's job is more bookkeeping rather than accounting.
She sends it off to these 2 accounting companies. We're triple paying something, and I don't think that's fair.
She makes it seem like she's doing so much work when all she's doing is finding paperwork and making photocopies. And there's been times when she's come in and said things or started a fight with me, and she can't be touched because she's family.
Coot has the nickname CNN because she tells Dima everything.
How could they do that? She owns the company. She trusts her mom. I'm not gonna hide. You're CNN.
Why are you mad?
I'm not mad.
You know where the CNN came from? It came from Phil. That's who originally called you CNN.
He is. Why are you
throwing the bus?
Does Coot tell Dima everything? Yes. Is Coot's nickname CNN
Don't you
for
tell
some
Dima
people?
everything?
I do tell Dima
Okay,
everything.
thank you. The owner of the company has to know what's going on. And I'm her mother. She trusts me the most in here.
Nancy and Coot tend to butt heads a lot, but to do it in front of everybody, it doesn't look good.
Don't get defensive. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, I'm not defensive. And believe me, that doesn't bother me at all.
It is family owned. It's her daughter's company. She's going to tell her daughter.
That doesn't mean that it's right.
Hey, if it wasn't for this woman, you wouldn't have a job.
Exactly.
Right, but any other company will go through the chain of command.
If you want to know about the sales floor, ask the man who runs the sales floor.
Why does Dima have to call her family members to do that?
That's not the point.
That
Point
would be the
is,
point.
she can call Elias and ask Elias. She can
But
call
that's
Zoe.
not what's
She can call
happening.
Shane.
That's the problem, because it's family. She's not talking to Elias. She's not talking to Naveed. She's not talking to me on a daily basis. She's talking to you. She's talking to you. She's talking to you. She's talking to you.
You could cut the tension with a knife right now. Everyone is on edge.
Look, guys, the truth hurts.
It's time for you guys to consider which individuals may be detrimental to this company.
By the end of today, you're gonna identify 3 employees that you believe are bringing the company down. The 3 employees that you select will be at risk to be fired.
Wow.
What?
Holy shit.
Let's all go back upstairs now. It's hard to just pinpoint 3 people and say, you could be fired. These people have families.
I just need to take it all in right now and just... Sean saying that he would demote me felt like a stab in the back, even though it hurts. It'll hurt me even more if Dima and Danush felt the same way. Do you have to follow me right now?
I can't believe how offended Coot is. She can't act like that.
Somebody here can look at it and be like, if we didn't have this bullshit going on, I bet our company would run a lot better.
I agree with
So
you.
maybe we should get rid of Nancy and Coot. You know, when people see us fighting, you're gonna be a target. This is gonna get really ugly today.
It is, yeah.
Would you be in the 3? I would have to put you in it.
How would you even rate me if you don't know what I do?
That's how it is.
That would be unfair, totally.
If I can remember that idea I was talking about perfectly well, I would tell you, but I just remember it happening.
The assessment that I'm taking credit for other people's work is very strange to me. I wish that I knew what it was.
But you do it.
No. The fact that I could get fired based on jealousy is just complete BS.
People feel like Lorraine gets so much credit, but that was my idea.
He thinks I procrastinate because you'll come to me today.
You say you don't procrastinate at all.
I wouldn't say I don't procrastinate, no. Don't we all procrastinate a little bit?
I'm gonna give you the honesty in return. I can tell you honestly, go fuck yourself. I take my business personal. If you can't whoop my ass, I'm gonna say what the fuck I wanna say.
I get it.
We don't create deadlines.
Estimated time of completion, ETOC.
That's your estimated time of completion.
Absolutely it is.
So you can ETOC all you want. Fortunately, I don't report to you.
Nancy doesn't know what I do. I don't do just bookkeeping.
Coming in here
I
just
do
yelling, Nancy
accounting.
doesn't know what I do.
I'm not here because I'm Dima's mother. I'm very educated, experience plus 2 years college. I was betrayed. Listen, who has a degree? Just me and her. And
It don't matter. That doesn't matter.
Everyone's in the same boat.
It's not just you, Coot. It's everybody.
Yeah.
Because apparently everybody thinks I'm annoying, perverted, and an asshole.
You are.
But-
Sean
Because
said he
you
thinks
are.
that
You are.
Shannon should be demoted.
Yeah. My heart's pounding. Some people are thinking, you're an asshole. You're going to be the one that I'm going to vote for.
That's why we're supposed to be writing the stuff down. We keep
Look,
saying
I'm
that
out,
nobody's
man. I'm
doing
gonna
it.
write my stuff down.
If I was to get fired, I would be upset because it's how I pay my bills, and I've been here for 5 years.
Hey guys, we just got another email. We gotta go down to the conference room. Here we go again. What now?
I feel like we're being led to an execution table.
I know, me too, right? Like, the conference room is just the scariest place to be. When you go into that conference room, you know you're gonna hear something you're not gonna like.
What we're about to reveal is how much each of you make.
Here we go. Wow, salary info.
Wow.
Are you nervous?
I'm nervous. The conference room is just the scariest place to be. When you go into that conference room, you know you're gonna hear something you're not gonna like.
All right, you guys ready?
It worked out so well last time you asked that question.
As the bosses, we have access to all kinds of information.
What we're about to show you guys is how much each of you make.
Shit.
Oh man, this is not good.
This is our monetary investment in each of you. Now, you have the power to decide if we have invested wisely.
Wow, salary info.
There's no better way to get everyone at each other's throats than to expose what everybody makes.
I was hoping this part of the day wouldn't come. I almost threw up. That's one thing that I don't want to see. Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Here we go.
Guess we'll see.
Really?
That's all?
Here's the baller right here.
Okay, here it comes.
Whoa.
These numbers are astronomical. I don't see it representing the people that have it behind them. I just don't.
You deserve a raise. Say that again.
It's Uncle Mike.
Boom, boom, boom. My salary. It's just not fair. There are some changes that need to be made.
I feel like I'm watching people get beheaded.
There's people that were making less in my mind that should be making more. Is it right? Hell no. I'm upset. I'm very much upset. Naveed, he's mentioned as a person that procrastinates. If he's lazy and he's making this much, we could pay somebody the same and get a lot more production.
A lot of people within the company are going to be very interested to see what the family members are making.
This is the number everybody wants to know.
Great.
Wow.
Wow.
You're very shocked to see family members' salary and how much they make.
I thought family members would make more.
Seeing everybody's salary and looking at my salary, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit upset by it. I feel undervalued.
Ooh, baller.
That's probably with the benefits too, then I would guess.
She's been with the company for 2 years. That number was just ridiculous.
Oh my God.
There you go. You make a nice piece of change.
I do make less than that.
I am astonished. Coot makes the second most money in the company. She's here essentially part-time.
Now you have another layer of information.
Consider one's salary along with their contribution to VMS.
Ask yourself, who's undervalued
Oh, yes.
and who's overvalued?
At the end of today, you'll be selecting 3 people to potentially terminate.
I think it takes this whole thing to a different level after this. You look at these numbers and you look at some people in this room, it's on a whole other level right now.
I agree as well. Salaries are affecting decisions for the bottom 3. You have to put a value on people, and if you think that value's too high, then they may have to go.
Has it helped anyone's decision now that you see the numbers?
Absolutely.
I'm upset. Initially, I didn't know if I could even make the decision of putting 3 people out there that could potentially lose their job. But now, oh, I can definitely make a decision, without a doubt.
After viewing everyone's salary, the employees go to work in trying to determine who is overvalued.
Lorraine's overpaid. She's way overpaid. That pissed me off.
What do you think about Naveed?
Maybe we can find somebody more focused on their job and interested.
And Naveed, I have so much problem. I'll be doing critical papers. I need them right now. And I'm waiting.
What about Zoe? We all heard on the tape that he was lazy. If you took that salary of $37,899 to somebody else, would you get a better return on investment?
I still collected approaching $40,000 this year.
So you basically paid someone's salary?
Pretty much.
Or you paid your own?
Yeah, if I can hold my weight, that's fine.
We don't want you to collect your own salary. You're here to collect more than that.
I make 25 grand a year.
How long have you been here?
2 years. And I haven't had a raise since I've been here.
A salesperson gets paid what they sell. If somebody is an A employee sales rep, they're gonna be making good money. How could a sales rep that has been here almost 2 years be making that little? I don't know if that turns out to be beneficial for the company.
Mike is making 25, but he still comes in here and he's upbeat, he's smiling, he's a great person.
I like what I do.
That has nothing to do with it.
Oh, really? I know I have value in this company. You can't associate people always with numbers. There's the human element.
You have to be able to return on investment.
I've returned my investment.
That also isn't a good number.
I think Lorraine is overpaid.
I agree. Use that money to
Give somebody else.
give somebody else.
Coot causes some problems here. I made the choice to stand up and address them, and I feel that after I did that, the family is out for me, and I think that's wrong. We need to address the real issues in the company, and it's not me, it's Coot. Final decision time.
Okay.
I have someone that I would consider putting on blast. One of the people on my list would be...
Damn it. It's gonna be me.
Dima's mom.
Okay.
I've had a lot of conflict experiences with her. Her oversensitivity causes me a lot of stress. If Coot wants to stay here because it's her daughter's business, I understand that. I wouldn't pay her what she's getting paid now.
I'll have to say that I fall into some type of agreement with that. She has a good point. I just have to now absorb this information and come up with this plan to kind of sway the vote.
Everyone's scared of her, and if I'm the person that cast that vote, I'm putting myself in a position where I could be looking for another job. I know that Coot is a problem, but am I willing to risk my job for it? It's the right thing to do, and I'm just gonna go with it. I should have worn a bulletproof vest. That's what I should have worn today.
This is a family-owned company. They're gonna think that just because you're her mom and I'm her brother, that, you know, we think we're entitled to that salary.
I've been 13 years here.
No, I understand
mean, I
that.
deserve everything. My daughter's company, her success is mine too. If I wasn't worth it, she will never give me that salary.
I know that's going to play into people's minds, don't you think?
I don't.
I'm scared people will see Coot's salary and associate it with being family. She might be picked in the bottom 3.
If Zoe was not here, would the company still survive? Okay, that person can be replaced.
Coot, I love her to death, but I think it's overvalued. Why you leave me like that?
I'm listening to you. Dima loves her mom to death, and I think people are scared to vote for Coot. It's going to be hard for the people to really speak up. You have to make the hard decision sometime, and I think that's really what we're gonna have to do. So
I guess we'll see.
I would have to think this long. I'm not gonna sleep
Don't you
tonight.
feel like that?
It's a lot to think about, guys.
I'm not gonna sleep tonight. There's no way. I think it just clicked. Now I have to make a decision about the bottom 3.
Decision is coming up, so I mean, we've got to take what we've got right now and say, this is why I want to let this person go.
This is the hardest thing that I've been faced with. When these 3 people are picked, there's going to be hate. There's going to be anger.
While Uncle Mike and Zoe have been targeted for not bringing in enough money to justify their salaries, Naveed's in trouble for being a procrastinator.
So we were just having a conversation over there. You guys saw all this, right? The salary information. To get the focus off of me, my strategy for this is that I think there's a bigger problem at play here. There's no point in dancing on the issue. We looked at the list and we were going through it and we got to Coot's name. And at $77K, can you say she's overvalued?
I don't think she's overvalued.
When you have the close relationship like Dima and her mother, Dima's able to sleep at night knowing that there's nobody stealing from her and knowing that her mom has her finances under control.
to be a good boss, guys, you can't make personal decisions. You can't think, well, I don't want to make a bad decision because it's Dima's mom. Dima will be mad at me.
We have 2 other accounting companies that do our accounting, in addition to what's paid out there. What if you paid somebody 50?
Yes, absolutely.
That's something to think about.
Coot, she's
overpaid.
I think she's
Absolutely.
very overvalued.
Yeah.
I was shocked at that, at Coot.
I know Naveed's trying to get Coot to the bottom 3, but my family members will never vote for Coot.
I think it's not fair. I think it's definitely not fair. Am I gonna cry about it? No, I'm not gonna cry about it.
But that's the point. You have to cry about it.
So you're saying that you would cut Coot?
Possibly.
Yeah, I can't do it.
You can't just support your family, because that's not what we're here to do. We're here to make a business decision.
But she's been here 13 years also.
So have you.
I know, and I'm saying it's not fair.
But you do so much more.
I know I do more.
Take her name out and replace that name with Mike Williams. Anybody, you'd be able to put that person on the list.
Yeah. Coot does get paid a lot of money, and I understand their points. I'm so mentally and emotionally drained. I'm just dreading this moment.
This is gonna be tough. Well,
Good luck.
good luck.
The time has come for each employee to cast their votes to determine the bottom 3. Those individuals selected will be subject to possible termination.
This isn't a game show. This isn't taking somebody and putting them on an island. We're messing with people's livelihood. This is a very difficult decision to make. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
All right, just pick them.
At the end of the day, Zoe just collected his own salary. Can he be replaced with somebody more profitable? Yes.
Coot is an exception to the rules that everyone else at VMS has to abide by. She either needs to change or not be around the office.
I'm expecting Uncle Mike to get a lot of votes. It doesn't seem like he's pushing himself to make as much as other sales reps are.
I think I brought up a lot of points about Coot. I think I did a sufficient enough job to pull any attention off of me.
God help me. Oh, I'm gonna vote for her.
I voted for Lorraine. She makes too much money. Lorraine's been here for 2 years, and she does take people's ideas. So is she worth that amount?
Submitted. Done.
I can't do this. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. It's a lot more emotional. I can't do this. It's not personal, it's business. It's just what it is.
After last night's intense vote, the group nervously awaits the reveal of the bottom three.
Good morning, Sean.
Did you guys sleep?
How could anybody sleep? It's not just about VMS any longer. It's about life. I have 4 children, and I need to take care of them.
I wonder if I made the list.
Who'd you vote for?
Hey, man, that's gonna
come
be rough,
on, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if all 3 people picked would be from our family.
All right, guys. Hey, conference room.
Conference room? All right. See you in a minute.
Conference.
After a tense morning, the group is called back into the conference room to find out the results of their vote.
Decision time.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm sweating.
It's nerves.
I know that they're gonna tell us who the bottom 3 are, and I'm so dreading this.
In a few minutes, you'll see a picture of everyone's face on this screen. The faces will begin to disappear until only 3 remain. These 3, they'll be at risk for termination.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That was Jess.
Every time each picture goes off, I'm just like, that's not me. That's not me. That one's not me. Come on, just make it easy on me.
Makes me feel a lot better than yesterday.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I made it. I'm not one of the bottom 3. And let me tell you what a relief it was to see that Coot was still there.
Now, with only 4 individuals left, the final 3 are about to be revealed on the screen.
I'm one of the 3. I thought I had a better rapport with my coworkers than that, and they had more respect for me than that.
Okay. It's a real slap in the face. It's a reality check. Wow.
Christ. I mean, come on. I don't know which way it's gonna go.
God, it is so tense. I'm looking at their faces. I almost can't breathe at this point.
See, that should have been like 9 people ago.
When I seen Coot appear on that screen, I felt like somebody stabbed me.
Knowing the people voted for Coot and I'm not the only one, I feel like the company is on the right track and I feel good about it.
We were given a task to do by Dima and Danush, and as difficult as it was, we had to pick somebody.
I know for a fact that Dima's gonna be pissed. Definitely. Dima can come in and fire all of us because we put Coot in the bottom. I think she's gonna lose it.
Next time on Does Someone Have to Go?
Right now, we have 3 people on the bottom.
With Uncle Mike, Coot, and Zoe all in the bottom 3, they begin to unravel.
You weren't loud enough when you said it.
Loud enough?
You're lazy.
You don't know what the hell I do. There's no numbers here. I had to find all those numbers. I worked my ass off.
If he's going to yell, it's only going to hurt him.
I thought loyalty would be worth something, but obviously it's not.
Try to take less coffee breaks. I don't know. Listen.
I'm not finished with my statement yet.
You don't know nothing.
I've done a lot of sales pitches. This time it's a sales pitch for myself. I've got 30 years sales experience. I'm pacing myself.
That does not sound good.
The writing's on the wall. I'm gonna get chopped.
My heart is here. I'm not a number. I am a person.
He didn't change my mind.
The boss has decided.
I'm just in shock.
I stand behind my daughter through thick and thin.
She makes the second most money and she does the least.
This VMS is in my heart. VMS is my grandchild.
But when the boss returns, will she regret her decision?
When Dima finds out who voted for her mom, some people are gonna lose their jobs because they did that.
So you think Coot should be fired, Lorraine?
The rest of us here have set hours.
I don't understand your point. What did I get myself into? How did I let these people take control of this company? Would you guys like me to leave the room?
As a boss,
No,
right.
would you guys like me to leave the room?
This is fucking bullshit. You're upset? We were upset too.
Sorry.
Next week on Does Someone Have to Go?